Today's horoscope, Sagittarius March 17, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Family or the desire to improve home life can be strong on your mind or motivate your actions these days. This is also a generally strong time for creative expression, making a positive connection, and communication breakthroughs. You can be highly focused on problem solving, and it's an enjoyable rather than pressured process. However, watch closely for a tendency to want to do too much early today. Impulsiveness, especially with money, resources, or relationships, can be a tendency. If you can tame it but also examine where it might be coming from, you'll be in the best position. Ownership matters can be tense, but you're on the road to resolving them. Aim to keep things simple and center yourself. You're going to feel like a train that's lost momentum and screeched to a very soft and slow halt today. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is now frozen in the sky. This period of the phase is known as the Mercury retrograde storm and always occurs near the days the retrograde begins and ends. The weeks ahead will have you reviewing and reassessing many different plans, projects, and relationships. Don't stress about the confusion now. Try to unplug and lie low. Let yourself have some fun. Do not let work get in the way of who you are when the Moon in Libra squares Mars in Cancer and opposes Chiron in Aries. There might be a staunch difference between who you are in and out of work. Consider thinking about what you can do to feel more like yourself while at work. Letting your personality shine could be daunting if you do not wish to overstep professional boundaries and expectations. However, you should not be inauthentic either. Find your happy medium going into your work week. Keeping things in balance is never a done deal. There is always another day with things that need tweaking, issues that need ironing out. Give yourself the benefit of regularly balancing what you eat, in order to satisfy that desire for equilibrium. Eating fresh, organic produce is one of the best things you can do for your health. But you don't always have to be the one who cooks. Treating yourself to takeout once in a while can have a relaxing effect. See about taking some reflective time on this day. If you spend all of your time running from this event to that chore, you can burn out before you know it. This vibration can enhance the need to take some time out to think about everything that's happening in your life. Take advantage of this today to talk with yourself, and to make sure that everything is the way you want it to be. Even if Mercury wasn't in his first full day in retrograde motion in a playful and creative part of your chart, and even if Venus wasn't already holding the doors open to the past and second chances here, there would still be a call to pause as you embrace the weekend spirit. That call is also coming from the professional gods, after the moon not only left your career sector yesterday but wrapped up a full moon that energized things on the job and career fronts. Away from the noise of the working week and with more information and insight downloaded than you could process at the time, there is a general call to pause. Just as after 2 weeks in retrograde motion here, Venus, the planet of love, is no longer at a standstill and is actively working to make the most of the doors open to the past and second chances. Mercury is settling into his first full day in retrograde motion in your romantic sector. Until the Sun returns next week, this is putting the majority of the focus on the past, with a sense of romantic nostalgia deepening. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's cosmic energy brings a wave of emotional intensity as the Moon in Libra squares Mars in Cancer and opposes Chiron in Aries. You may feel like sharing your feelings is more difficult than usual, and interactions with others could feel slightly off balance. Whether you're trying to deepen a connection with someone new or feeling a sense of distance in long-established relationships, this planetary tension could make communication feel like an uphill battle. If you feel misunderstood or left out, know that you are not alone. Many people will be navigating similar emotions today. Rather than forcing connections or seeking validation from external sources, this is a powerful moment to turn inward and focus on yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the energy of wanting to be heard, understood, or reassured by others, but sometimes the best way to regain balance is to give yourself the care and attention you may be seeking elsewhere. When was the last time you truly checked in with yourself, your needs, your emotions, your personal goals. If you find that you've been prioritizing other people's expectations over your own well-being, today is a reminder to realign with what truly matters to you. At the same time, maintaining harmony in relationships is still important, especially if you want to keep things flowing smoothly in both your personal and professional life. Approach interactions with patience and consideration. This is not a day to act impulsively or let frustration take over. Instead of focusing on getting your point across or proving yourself right, take a step back and listen. Sometimes, the simple act of pausing and considering another person's perspective can diffuse tension before it even has a chance to build. There's a difference between ambition and an aggressive pursuit of success. Keep that distinction in mind, especially if you feel driven to push forward despite obstacles. On the bright side, if you are feeling particularly good today, others will take notice. Your energy is contagious, and those around you will naturally be drawn to your presence. This is a great time to put your best foot forward, especially if you've been considering making a request, presenting an idea, or seeking support for something meaningful. When your intentions are clear and positive, you're likely to be met with enthusiasm and agreement. If you've been facing challenges due to outdated conditions or systems that no longer serve you, this is an excellent time to find innovative solutions. Your ability to think outside the box and communicate your ideas effectively will be heightened, making it easier to navigate obstacles and implement necessary changes. The key is to stay adaptable and approach situations with confidence rather than resistance. Instead of fighting against difficulties, use them as opportunities to refine your approach. Direct your energy toward building something meaningful, whether that's strengthening relationships, advancing a personal project, or simply working on your own self-improvement. Don't allow yourself to be pulled into unnecessary conflicts, especially ones that drain your energy and do not lead to constructive outcomes. It's easy to get caught up in debates or power struggles, but today's energy urges you to ask yourself, is this worth it? If the answer is no, walk away with your peace intact. By conserving your energy for things that truly matter, you'll find that you can build momentum in ways that positively impact your future. Financially, this is a time to proceed with caution. If you're considering a major purchase or investment, take a step back and reassess before making any final decisions. Mercury retrograde energy is still lingering, which means the details may be overlooked, or new information could come to light later. If someone offers financial advice, don't take it at face value. Do your own research and make sure you have all the facts before committing. The more patient and informed you are, the better positioned you'll be for long-term success. As you move through today, remember that challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities for growth. Every moment of tension or uncertainty is a chance to refine your perspective, strengthen your resilience, and move forward with greater wisdom. If something feels off, trust that it is temporary. If a conversation feels difficult, know that clearer communication will come in time. The universe is constantly guiding you toward alignment, and sometimes, the best thing you can do is simply trust the process. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling this cosmic energy in your own life? Have you noticed shifts in your relationships, emotions, or decision-making? Drop a comment below and let's support each other through this transformative time.